Hi, I'm Lori, a senior dance major here at the University of Maryland. I teach full time in local dance studios in Maryland, so I had a really interesting perspective into the dance education laboratory experience. The mission of the Dance Education Laboratory is to bring dance into children's lives and education by inspiring teachers to be lifelong learners, by encouraging experimentation and observation in teaching, and by enabling teachers to give children ownership of the art form as a means of communication. Some of the concepts and content that we went over had to do with the history of Rudolf Laban, a LMA chart, creating movement sentences and creating work based off of the movement sentences that the dancers created. We went over the Dell lesson plan format, learning how to build and make connections with your students using the Dell model. And this course was taught by Ann Biddle and Joni Arnhold, who provided us with the scholarship to attend. I thought it was really amazing getting to take a course directly from her and to connect with her one on one and be able to thank her for the incredible experience we had.
Go Terps! Just kidding. Okay. Hi guys, my name is Gabriella. If you don't know me, I graduated in 2017 from the dance program. Whoop, whoop. And this past year I was fortunate enough to get to go to Dell on scholarship alongside some really amazing UMD students that are currently at school and that have graduated and moved on. And with Crystal, who is brilliant. Yeah, so I wanted to talk about my favorite week, which was the second week. It was focused on early childhood education, and it was led by Jen and Deb, who are just fabulous people, really engaging. Out of all of the weeks, the early childhood portion was the one that I really felt like I learned how to apply the information that was being relayed. I gained a lot of confidence out of that week. I typically teach adult dancers now, whether it be like in a college setting or just in master classes or drop-in classes. So I feel really comfortable with older dancers and I'm really good at engaging them. But prior to Dell, I was like literally scared of the young ones, like 3 to 5. So frightening. They don't know their bodies. They are just, that's them. But now I feel like I have the confidence and I could go teach, and that is just really exciting to me, that I feel like I have this wide group, this wide range that I can teach to now. But yeah, I learned a lot from Dell. I'm so glad I did it. And since Dell, I have moved to New York City. And I know if I had not gone to Dell, I would have moved out west to LA, but I know that this is where I need to be and this is where I want to focus my time. So thanks, Dell, for that. Yeah, and I've also looked at master's programs or pursuing them in the future because, well, because of Dell, I feel like I would want to eventually get back into public schools and teaching. So that's exciting. Yeah, so thank you, Jody, for the scholarship. Honestly, it was life-changing. Here I am now. But yeah, good luck to everybody. If you want to learn more, um, if you don't feel comfortable with a young group, then I totally 100% recommend going to the early childhood if they offer it again next summer. 10 out of 10. But yeah, thanks Jody, thanks everybody, Crystal, thank you, I learned a lot from you. And yeah, good luck this year, guys. Go Terps!
Hi, UMD dancers. It's me, Raina Fox, Spring 2018 graduate. I miss you all and I hope you're enjoying school so far. I'm terrible at like vlogging and talking off the top of my head, so I actually wrote down what I want to say, so I'm going to read it. And don't mind me while I read, but here it goes. So this summer I also attended Dell and I enjoyed the third week in which we learned the language of dance. So the language of dance is a notation system of symbols for documenting movement, and it stems from Laban notation, which can be very specific, but during our week we learned the very basics at Dell. So this week was pretty overwhelming because there was a lot of content that we learned in a short period of time, and each night we had homework assignments which focused on developing a project to present at the end of the week. And although the week was challenging, the final presentation day was actually my favorite because I learned so much from hearing the various presentations in my group. But even more importantly, it gave me the opportunity to present a lesson plan that I developed. My lesson plan incorporates the language of dance into chance games used in a choreography composition class. And I really enjoyed presenting this lesson and hearing the valuable feedback from my group members. So I thought that this was a really wonderful opportunity to apply what I learned that week in my professional development, and I'm actually planning on using this lesson plan during my teaching this fall because I am officially employed at Loiterman Middle School as a long-term sub in Silver Spring. So yeah, overall I really enjoyed my 4 weeks at Dell. It was extremely valuable learning experience, especially because I'm so passionate about dance education. I highly recommend any student that is passionate about dance education to attend Dell, and I hope that more people have the opportunity to go like we did, because it's a great way to get some professional development while also getting a little taste of what it's like to live in New York City. So if anybody's interested in asking me any questions about Dell or hearing about my experiences or the work that I'll be doing this fall, please feel free to reach out. I love to talk to people, and even if you don't know me, find somebody who does so they can give you my info. Love and miss all of you, and I wish everyone a wonderful semester.
Hi, I'm Erin Lenahan. I recently graduated from the University of Maryland, and I received an Arnhold Fellow Scholarship to attend the Dance Education Lab's Summer Institute in New York City. And I'm going to be focusing on the fourth and final week, which was called Dance for Social Change, and it was led by Ann Biddle. We covered a wide range of topics over the week, and we had a lot of different guest teachers and lecturers. So I'm just going to give you a summary of some of the topics and questions we explored. Firstly, we looked at how dance and chance improvisation can be used to help build community and peace. And we also looked at how dance and physical embodiment can be a way to teach students about different historical periods and events. For example, we looked at the Japanese internment camps, and also a documentary about Robin Becker's choreography on the Vietnam War. And we also looked at dance as a form of protest. We looked at a lot of different protest art and photographs. And lastly, we looked at what other contemporary artists are doing in the field right now in relation to social change. Specifically, Kyle Abraham. We looked at his piece, Pavements, and what inspired that piece and what that piece is doing in relation to social justice. And overall, it was a very interesting week. Like I said, we covered a lot of different topics, and I was very appreciative to be able to soak in all the information. So yeah, it was a great summer, and thanks for listening.